Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Am I the Asshole? As always, I'm your host, Craig. Well, once again, we've been joined by my best friend and co-host, Chloe. Yeah, you can tell she's pumped to be here. Yeah, full transparency, Chloe's got an ear infection. She's not the happiest girl in the world right now. We'll just say that eardrops aren't something she really cares for too much. But regardless of that, I think we have a pretty good episode lined up today. As always, I've just been doing my regular scrolling through Reddit and seeing if I come across anything that kind of catches my attention. I thought I found a pretty good one. I'm pretty sure this is something that a lot of people can relate to. So, am I the asshole? Am I not doing enough around the house, or am I just underappreciated by my spouse? I know that didn't really flow together in a normal sentence, but hey, I'm just reading it how it's written. Well, to an extent. Not everybody writes too well. But as always, I just wanted to say, if you do enjoy the video, don't forget, like and subscribe. So without any further delay, let's jump right in, shall we? My common law spouse and I have a home together, but no children and no plans to have any. We have lived together for 2 years now. I am writing this as unbiased as I can, though I can't deny I am a biased party. You know, thanks for admitting that. Before living together, my suite was about a 6.5 out of 10 in regards to organization and cleanliness. And his apartment, which he lived in alone, was about a 3 out of 10. Pretty shitty. Bruh. Well, that's not a great start. When my place would get messy and I got overwhelmed, I would have a depressive breakdown, then get myself into gear and with great effort, get on top of everything again. When his place would get messy and he got overwhelmed, he would phone his parents who would come and clean for him. And when he moved out, he hired a professional cleaner. Oh, shit. You know, I'm sorry, not to rant too much before we go any further. Any fucking adult that can't do like standard things like cook or like clean for themselves, like, I'm sorry. Already, you're at a disadvantage, man. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry. We'll jump back into this. Since cohabitating, the topic of chores has come up increasingly often. Our system of chores and reward is a complex Excel sheet which he designed and manages. And I do believe he manages it with decent honesty, and we both record our tasks for this. They have a tracker for this shit? Like, can't you just, like, fucking communicate? I don't know. Maybe they got a big house. According to the tracker, he seems to be outperforming me in tasks by about threefold. I find this bewildering because there are a great deal of basic household tasks that he doesn't do. Some tasks earn more points than others as they are harder or grosser or whatever. Though I wonder if he may be giving more reward for what he sees as priority. However, we have very different ideas of what is priority. Yeah, no shit with his past. And I kind of get the tier system. I mean, whoever's got to clean the toilet, you know, should get extra, you know, fucking points for whoever cleans the kitchen counter, but still. For example, making dinner and running the dishwasher at 7 p.m. is priority to me. And cleaning the entryway is what he stated as the higher priority task I should have done.
Excuse me, bitch?
Tasks he does include gardening, most all weeding, planting, and watering, his own laundry, half of the shopping, dishes and kitchen tidying, most composting, cooking 2 nights out of the week, though he makes almost only the lowest effort meals like putting a frozen pizza in the oven and boiling frozen vegetables. Roughly 10 minutes of cooking. Most banking, insurance, tax, bills, government forms, and organizing home renovations and maintenance done by third parties. How fucking big of a house do these people have? Like, what? And, you know, honestly, she did kind of sneak that in at the end. That's, I mean, whatever the hell they got going on, that sounds all important. Like, whatever. Okay, keep reading. Tasks I do. Gardening, most of the mowing and weed whacking. Okay, my own laundry, a small amount of shared laundry, half the shopping, dishes and kitchen tidying, cooking 2 nights of the week, typically thoughtful, varied meals that take 30 to 60 minutes to make, and is typically met with, this isn't keto. All right, like, she may be boasting herself, you know, I don't know if she's taken the full 30 to 60 minutes, but of course her meals are going to sound a little nicer in her story, but maybe they are, you know. So sweeping, Swiffering, vacuuming, bathroom cleaning, sinks, surfaces, toilets, tubs, curtains, drains, window, glass, mirrors, paper, plastic, bottle recycling, picking up trash and recycling left on surfaces, cleaning dishes, kitchen sinks, outdoor sweeping, DIY home improvements like touch-up painting, wood staining, shelf installation, and wall hanging. What the fuck? I'm sorry, like, this is way too complex. Like, can't y'all just be like, yo, you clean the kitchen, I'll clean the bathroom? Like, I mean, there's more to this. I'm sorry, and I'll get to it, but I feel like constantly trying to make sure, like, yes, everybody should be doing 50-50. I agree 100%, but like following it to the T, almost like some type of like tally system. Like, you know, I've got 18 points this week. You've only got 15. You're not doing enough. That's a little rough. Like, let me go ahead and just ask right now, are y'all compatible? Like, this seems fucking crazy. But okay. Our life together is otherwise good, though the constant accusation of not doing enough threatens to end our relationship. Am I the asshole for getting sassy and angry when told I am under quota, or am I not the asshole and my spouse needs to appreciate what I am already contributing? Man. Verdict? I hate to say this. Inconclusive. We don't know. I mean, you know, honestly, by the list, everything that was listed, it sounds pretty even. You know, it's really hard to say with this one. I mean, I do think the other person's a little more of the asshole for constantly bringing up the fact that she's under quota or whatever. But this is one of the situations where I guess I would kind of like to get the other person's perspective too. Now, the fact that he already came from like a dirtier household, like that already kind of sucks. I mean, you know, I live alone. That ain't anything I got to worry about, but I'm not going to lie. I mean, that's been something that I've had to think about before, you know, moving in with somebody or, you know, having a roommate or something. I'm a relatively clean person. I mean, I consider myself pretty tidy. And somebody else coming to the mix, kind of messing that up isn't something that really sounds fun to me. So that's kind of rough. I mean, I do feel like, and this may be a stretch for me to say, I feel like maybe they could communicate a little bit better about that. Like maybe she should just go to him and say, I don't like you constantly bringing this shit up, or like, hey, I'm tired of eating fucking Totino's pizza rolls, and not knocking on Totino's. I love those fucking things, man. But I do think this is a case where y'all just need to talk this shit out. Because this, like, having things on a tracker, like, that almost seems like a lack of trust. I don't know. Call me crazy. And who am I to say? I'm not married, never been married. Maybe I'm just an asshole and I don't know how to run a relationship. So, hey, it's possible. So, I mean, you know, with that being said, I think that's a good place to go ahead and wrap it up today. You know, as always, please throw your opinion in the comments. I feel like maybe there's something I'm missing about this. Like, this is really hard for me to make a decision because I need the other person's opinion. Maybe I need to see the house before, you know, and after photos once they've cleaned. I mean, because I can say I dusted a room, but if you go run your finger across the surface, you might be able to find dust. Like, there is a possibility of half-assing it and actually doing a good job. So, you know, things like that come into play too. So, unfortunately, I hate to leave it like that, but this is inconclusive. So, you know, please, once again, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget, like and subscribe. I still need all the help I can get. So, as always, take care of yourselves out there. And as always, peace.